A group of strangers in an enclosed space for hours, and then someone dies. Let's review right quick. Hey, I'm Halston with an H, and I just saw Murder on the Orient Express. It was directed by Kenneth Branagh, who also directed the first Thor movie and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You might also remember him as the guy that played Gilderoy Lockhart in Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, the guy makes major moves. So Orient Express is a period piece murder mystery set in the 1930s. Someone is killed on a train carrying a bunch of people, mostly from high society or at least associated with it, and it just so happens that the greatest detective in the world, Hercule Poirot, is on the same train and he's tasked with finding out who the killer is. It's a classic whodunit mystery and we have to find out who the culprit is. And yes, there is a butler because there is always a butler. Keep in mind that I went into the movie without reading the book that it's based on, so I'm only giving you my opinion based on the movie itself. A lot of people want to compare this to the old 80s movie Clue with Tim Curry. I wouldn't compare it to that though, because that was more of a parody on whodunit movies and this is more of a straight up mystery movie. Although it seems like Orient Express wanted to have comedic moments early on, it feels like they just scrapped that idea halfway through the movie. That being said, the movie's beautifully shot. I like the atmosphere it's set in and it's very immersive. I gotta give Kenneth Branagh full props for directing and playing the entire hell out of Hercule. He acted his ass off. This is me being slow. I actually didn't know it was him until the credits rolled. He really disappeared into the character. His accent was a little hard to understand, but once my brain adjusted, it was fine. And this movie is packed with talent. Most of them award winners or at least nominees. Johnny Depp, Willem Dafoe, Judi Dench. They even got Michelle Pfeiffer to return from whatever alternate dimension she's been hiding in to be in it. Daisy Ridley, you know, Rey from The Force Awakens, she's in it. I'm glad to see she's starting to flourish after Star Wars just rocketed her into stardom. I had no issues with the acting at all, but I didn't feel like it did a good job of making the character's personalities stand out. It's like whenever they referenced the character by name, I was like, who that is? I didn't have too many problems with the movie until it got to the end when they're about to solve the mystery. And I'm pulling all this from memory, so maybe I missed something that would clear up my issue. But to me, part of what makes solving a mystery fun is using the clues found throughout the movie to solve it. But there's information that the movie don't even tell you about until right before the detective's about to say who killed the victim. I just feel like all the clues should be presented before the big reveal scene. In the end, it looks great, the acting's dope, but the execution fell a little short for me. But it was still refreshing to see a halfway decent movie that doesn't already have an established franchise or a superhero in it. I'll say it has its flaws, but Murder on the Orient Express is straight. But I want y'all to leave your thoughts in the comment box. Like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And until next time, later on.